Hello guys, welcome back to the Information Security Newspaper channel. In here, remember, we talk things related with malwares, hacking attacks, cybersecurity. So let's start. My name is Miguel Lopez, and don't forget you can follow us on our social media. We're leaving the links down below. Okay, so now this topic, the hackers can actually take control of your PC due to a new vulnerability on Windows 10. So watch out guys. That's correct, there are 3 new vulnerabilities that were discovered recently by security experts. These vulnerabilities are known as 0 days, which are pretty dangerous because nobody knows them except who discovered them. So now guys, sorry, you will not be saved even with an antivirus. Well, these vulnerabilities allow the hacker to scale local privileges since they only have to have access to the machine and they can take over it. They can increase their privileges at a system level, and at the end of this process, the hacker can perform any operation on your device. They can steal your information, etc. So, with these vulnerabilities, a simple variant of malware can cause great damage, so watch out guys. You know, the problem is that there's no solution because it is a 0-day vulnerability, unless the company decides to launch an update to fix them. That could be, or you could totally lose your computer. Okay, so Microsoft Windows 10 update are causing reboot failures. That's correct. Some experts reported that the recent updates for Windows 10 are generating critical errors in the restart process. So guys, if your computer does not turn on anymore, don't get scared please. Well, apparently there are too many improvements that must be fixed in the Windows 10 OS. Well, because of that, the company published an alert warning users about a system flaw that will cause the restart process to fail because of the fact that the restoration process is completed on different stages and that the driver versions does not match with the restart versions. So that's why. Well, to correct this guys, the process is a little complicated for normal users, so we recommend you that before you do your update, create a restore point. With this, your system should work normally. Anyway, in the description guys, we are leaving a tutorial link so you can do it step by step. Okay guys, so Huawei will no longer be able to use Android. So bad news, sounds like another joke of Donald Trump, right? Well, as you know, Huawei is the second largest seller of smartphones in the world. But, well, recently Google just suspended business, including hardware and software transferation with the Chinese company. So, you know, this happened after Donald Trump banned American companies from using technology developed by others. And this is all because of the commercial war between the United States and different countries around the world. Well, that does not mean that Huawei users will stop receiving support. You know, Google just confirmed that existing users will receive support. But the new Huawei models will no longer have Android and Google services such as Gmail or YouTube, none of that. Well, you know, this is a strong blow for their smartphone business, but you know, not everything is bad news. So to reverse this situation, Huawei already has its own operating system, which will be launched this fall. Well, these are good news for those who were wondering what to do with their $800 cell phones. So they said this system will be for smartphones, computer equipment and smart TVs, and also for Android app compatibility. And also Huawei says that these apps will work up to 50% faster. Okay, good news, the Tor browser has a new Android application and it's still in alpha version but functional. So guys, now you'll be able to hide yourself from government surveillance if you're scared of it. Well, Tor developers announced this project since 2018 and finally they launched this browser for Android. You know, the company just stated that for them it's pretty important to keep up for the users that are on the websites. Since you know guys, we are all subject of surveillance, information theft, cybersecurity attacks, etc. So the Tor browser is available on alpha version on Play Store, but it's pretty functional, trust me. And well, now you'll be able to see sensitive content without your girlfriend finding out. Although there are differences between the desktop and the mobile versions, the enterprise states that the protection for the users is totally functional. Well, if you want to, another recommendation, there's another application called Reboot and it also uses Tor proxy, so it's also pretty good. Well, anyway, I already tried the Tor browser and the navigation is a bit slow, guys, so don't get scared if it takes too long downloading those videos. And you know what videos I'm talking about, huh? Okay, so now let's talk about that Google stored some passwords of business accounts without any encryption. Well, as you heard, Google made the mistake of saving corporate customer passwords for almost 14 years, and well, maybe the Google security team don't like their jobs. So don't worry, this just impacts Gsuite users, and it was from several companies. So the failure was caused because a mistake on the configuration to recover the passwords manually. Well, the administrators of Gsuite had a console where they keep the passwords, but apparently the company did not apply any type of security. And well, you know, this is bad because any hacker or any Google employee that wanted the passwords could actually access them. So Google acknowledged this fault. They mentioned that despite this inconvenience, the information was totally saved, and it seems there's no evidence of any unauthorized access. So Google, you are forgiven. Well, Google just alerted the affected Gsuite users and asked them to reset their passwords. Hopefully, the users will not have any problems. Okay, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the news. This was the Information Security Newspaper channel. My name is Miguel Lopez. And if you want to get more information, more news about this, you can also follow us on our social media. We are leaving the links down below. And please, guys, don't forget, if you got any questions, any suggestions, just write them down, okay? See you next.